Welcome to my channel Real X Zone. Before starting the review, I would like you to suggest something fun to watch, so I would have as much fun while reviewing it. We do reviews of all kinds, be it Hollywood or Bollywood, movies or series, even anime. Let's start the review of Stranger Things Seasons 1 to 4. Stranger Things is a Netflix show related to the sci-fi/horror genre. I must say they have handled it well so far. The story is enticing, and mystery keeps you at it. The story begins when a kid breaks out of some strange facility in the small town of Hawkins in Indiana. At the same time, people went missing from the town. A student named Will Byers went missing on his way home from his friend's house. He is part of some nerdy but genius middle schoolers group who love to play Dungeons and Dragons. After Will's strange disappearance, his group of friends decides to find him because they think that police is not doing enough. However, instead of finding their friend, they find someone else named 11. She is the one who broke free from that facility/laboratory. After that, their story starts to unfold and takes you on a wild ride. They capture kids with special abilities and do some shady work for the government. During one of their experiments, they accidentally opened the gate to another world. All of that was linked with the missing cases. That is as much as I can explain without totally spoiling it for you. The story follows some smarty-pants who are trying to find their friend. This show has mystery, shady labs, a different world, psychic powers, governments, and many more. What else would you need to set your eyes on the TV screen? I think the main hook of the show is the kids, smarter than their age, are fighting something which is totally impossible for them. Also, the way they solve these mysteries and relate these phenomena with the game Dungeons and Dragons like Demigod and Vecna is really fun to watch. The CGI is also phenomenal for a series. Most fiction shows become a drag after third season. What I am trying to say is that in the third season the world is at stake, so if the world is at the stake and you manage to save the world, what more could have happened? I think that they have done a good job with season 3 and it felt pretty conclusive. You get to see some losses and understand the gravity of the situation. But still, they made season 4, and being honest, they have presented it well. They tied a lot of loose ties and go back on explaining a lot of truths. I mean, your cast of kids is now adults, which changes the dynamic of the story a lot. You know, there is a difference between a bicycle chase and a car chase, which means that the things which are difficult for kids are much easier for adults. To some extent, it gets too much for the plot of a show that a small bunch of children doing all the hard work, saving the town like heroes, while the adults are just sitting back. Anyhow, they managed to keep it interesting. They incorporated their individual lives and build each character well. In this season, 2 or 3 stories are running side by side showing the struggle and involvement of each character. Still, it was unnecessary to bring some dead characters back. They didn't have that kind of weight to them now. The dots which connect the 4th season with the first 3 seasons sometimes seem forced. They set the stage for the 5th season, and I think that it will be the conclusive season. If not, then they should know that the best shows are those which end. All in all, I give it an 8 out of 10 because of some unnecessary revival of a few characters.